Sadly, we all know GTA 6 has been moved to next year, but that doesn't mean the rest of the year is a total dud. I want to hear your 2 most anticipated games that you're waiting to come out this year. Let's start with you, Maulding.
Yeah, no doubt my first one is Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. It's coming out on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, Switch, and PC on September 30th. I am so excited for this game. Yeah, it's coming out on, I actually should have just said it's coming out on everything.
Yeah.
It's coming out on your refrigerator. You'll be able to play it there.
Right.
I'm so excited for this game. I've talked about it a few times on the pod. It came out in 1997, the original, and I just absolutely love this game. And it's something I've been really anticipating them, Square Enix, remaking or remastering so that I'd be able to play it again. And then the other one, however, is a brand new one called Hell Is Us. It's coming on the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on September 4th. And this one we got to look at, I think it was at the beginning of the year or the end of last year.
I don't remember this one. Can
you'll
describe
remember
it?
I think you'll remember it. It was a post-apocalyptic, which I love. I eat that shit up. And the guy had like a drone that was with him all the time. But the real key thing that you might remember is one of the cutscenes had this guy with these big jowls, and he looked like that guy from Legion, the demon from Legion, if you've ever seen that show. But he looked really menacing. It didn't really give a lot of gameplay. It didn't really give a lot of story, but everything, that vibe that it gave, I wanted to eat that vibe up. I was very excited, and I'm very excited to get my hands on that game. So those 2 games, super excited, really want to get my hands on them and play them this year. So hopefully they don't get pushed.
Yeah, good picks though.
Yeah, really good picks.
What about you, Lord? What are you looking forward to this year?
I have been eyeballing this Lost Soul Aside game. This is coming out on PS5 and PC on August 29th. This bad boy was it was initially created by one guy, which is very interesting. And here's a little tidbit about the game. Lost Soul Aside is a fast-paced action RPG following Kaiser, a lone warrior fused with a mysterious shape-shifting creature named Arena. As Kaiser searches for answers about his past and the war-ravaged world around him, he's drawn into a conflict much larger than himself. With stylish, high-speed combat and cinematic storytelling, Lost Soul Aside blends flashy action with a haunting sense of destiny. And I just really like the look of this because I am a fan of these Final Fantasy 16 like action RPGs that aren't exact, like they're not dark. They're not dark. They're not a Souls-like game. They're just like strictly you're going in, you're leveling up some stats. Like it's not impossible to play these games like a lot of Soulsborne games. And a little, people are also saying like Devil May Cry-ish. And so I'm all over it. I'm like, that sounds awesome. And man, when you watch this trailer, you're like, wow, this was all started by one guy. Like what a feat. Incredible stuff. I'm really looking forward to that one. And it's right around the corner. We only have to wait like
it's next month.
Yeah,
well, 2 months. 2 months.
I
guess.
I love that you called this out because it wasn't even on my radar. So good pick.
And my second pick that I couldn't help myself. Silent Hill F. This is going to be coming out on PS5 and PC on September 25th. And we just got a look at this on the last this was on the last Sony showcase. And man, I just caught myself thinking more and more about this game. And for those who don't know much about it, here's a little tidbit. Silent Hill F is a psychological horror game set in 1960s Japan, where a quiet rural town is suddenly overtaken by a mysterious deadly fungus. The story follows a young girl as she confronts supernatural forces, societal cruelty, and her own unraveling reality. With a chilling blend of body horror and emotional storytelling, Silent Hill F reimagines the franchise's terror through a uniquely tragic and atmospheric lens. Man, couldn't agree more with that little synopsis because, man, that game, I don't know, I just thought the trailer looked really strong. Like, I know we just
the latest one,
the
latest for sure.
When
they showed the combat, I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yes, I thought it was great. I did see one little thing that made me a little nervous. I saw it today on Twitter. Somebody was saying there's been a latest article saying that Silent Hill F is going to be a little more combat focused. What do you guys think about that?
Is that good?
I
don't know.
For Danthrax's.
Danthrax is in.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
me, I'm a little more like, I definitely get more spooked, like being a little helpless in these types of scenarios. So I don't know. And people were kind of comparing it like Silent Hill 2 was a little bit too combat heavy. And I gotta kind of agree. They did take a little more combat heavy approach, but I thought that game was super scary still. So this is gonna be a fun one. I can't wait. I mean, this one's, again, don't have to wait long for this one either. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, those are my two. I'm really excited. Good stuff to look forward to.
Agreed. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, so the next one I have is Borderlands 4, and that's coming out on basically everything September 12th. And I know that we've been back and forth over this one, but it's like, GTA moved and I need a big shooter, and this one will do, especially with the fact that it's confirmed $70 and not $80. Thank you very much, Take-Two. But and then hopefully it's 4 players, so I'd love to talk you guys into it as well. Everybody knows this looter shoot. I know, Maulding, you're definitely
I don't
Lord,
know. I don't know.
Look, I'm sure it's cross-platform, so Lord, you can buy it on whichever one you want.
That's true.
I'm telling you, we should all team up on this one. It could be a really fun group. Yeah, it's a known quantity. It's more of the same, but you know, like, you need a good big shooter, and this one's brand new, and you can glide and double jump, and I don't know. I just think that I'm definitely looking forward to this one. My second one is The Beast, coming from Techland. It's a spin-off of the Dying Light franchise. In fact, it was supposed to be the DLC for part 2, but it got so big that they removed it from the season pass. Although, if you had the season pass like Maulding, you're getting it for free.
I didn't even know until today.
You're so lucky, because I've been salivating in this, and we had a conversation, and I told him that, and he was like, oh great. I'm like, what? I'm so jealous. But the only thing is about Techland is like, man, I love them, but they are just, their games are so buggy. So again, this is a little bit sidewalk sale territory for me. It's B tier, but when you got to hook up for someone on the weekend, this one's going to be the one for me. It's The Beast, and it looks fun. If you love Dying Light, you're going to love The Beast, and I don't see much difference. And it's going to be really fun as long as the bugs don't ruin it. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Dan, like, those choices, like, I'm just like, Dan's got Borderlands and The Beast to look forward to. Borderlands and The Beast could be like a Disney movie. It's just I mean, Borderlands, I do want to believe it's gonna hit. And it could, like, I feel like a lot of people did do a 180. Like, I feel like since
I think so too.
Went from $80 to $70, a lot of people were like, oh, okay, I might jump back on board. I feel like that was a huge turning point. So I'm glad they're Gearbox is riding the ship in a sense. So
yeah,
that's
I think that's the case.
And getting to see the actual gameplay and their talk about different dungeons, I'm excited for what it could be. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. But
yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. So there's at least, that makes me feel so much better that there's still stuff to look forward to in 2025, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also excited because Lord tends to buy his on physical, and so that I can borrow them.
Absolutely.